Okay, today we're going to be using a program called ARCshark. Now, ARCshark can be difficult to run. A lot of times after you download it from the Contemporary Controls website, you will get an error that says that there's some sort of side-by-side error and the application can't run. So the factory sent me this application to run first. And they even have it titled, "Send this to people who get the side-by-side error." So apparently it's a pretty common problem. So after you run this application, then ARCshark will work. And when you open ARCshark, this is what it looks like. It's a very, very simple program. To use ARCshark, you have to have the program and you have to have the Contemporary Controls USB 2.0 to ARCnet adapter. And you can plug this into anywhere on the ARCnet. You can plug this into any controller. And what you're going to do is you're going to plug this into your USB port, which we're going to do now. Okay, so we are connected. So we're going to initialize USB, and we're going to go to settings. You don't want to have multiple ARCnet addresses. So your node ID, change your node ID to, like, let's say you have 22 controllers on this ARCnet, say downstream of an AAR or something. Then you would want this to be 23. That usually works well. The data rate, the 156.25K, leave that how it is. Don't change that. And this would normally work. Once we click OK, it's going to send us back to this page. We're going to click Connect. It says we're offline. After we connect, it's going to show that we're online. That just means that we are connected to the device. We are connected to that adapter. Okay? And we're set up as node 23. And when I hit Receive, it's not going to open Wireshark. It's not going to give me a live feed, which would be nice. That's one downside to this. You can't see it as it's receiving it. Once we click Receive, we're going to see packets that it has recorded. Of course, we have to begin the recording by clicking Start. So we're going to click Start. And I have a small network here, and it's already started up, so there's no packets. So let's make some traffic. Let's go into Web Control, and let's make some traffic. Let's start by modstat in the LGR. Modstat that. Okay, now let's go to the AAR Control Module 2. Modstat that. Now let's see if we're getting any packets coming through. Oh, we've already received 17 packets. Okay, so let's stop it. Now, as soon as we hit stop, it has saved a file in the same folder in which the program is located. It will save a file, and that file is going to be called ARCshark. ARCshark Wireshark capture file. That's it. And this will overwrite each time that you make a capture. So it's important that after you exit your recording session in ARCshark, you save your settings, that after you exit and you want to view the file, if this file is important in any way, you need to save it as a new file. Save it as something different, because the next time you make a recording, it's going to overwrite that file. So this is not important, so I can just leave it as is, and it will overwrite it the next time that I use the program. So that's all there is to the program. Now let's look at the device quickly. Okay, so this is the actual device. Let's take a look at the polarity over here. According to the diagram here, beginning at the top, this pin 1, we're going to have negative. Pin 2 is going to be the shield, and pin 3 is going to be your positive connection. And of course, the other side is just your USB adapter that goes straight to your computer. And I actually made a little device here to make this plugging simpler. So this simulates in the field. You just unplug the device, plug my device in, plug the wires that used to go to the device into one of the ports, and that gives you an open port. It's just to save you time on putting 3 wires into one plug. Just unplug several things and plug one in, and you're good to go. But you could have just, these are the wires going to my device. I could have just taken these wires and landed them right on this plug that was originally in here, and that would have been fine. This just made things a little more convenient.